Welcome to another episode of the Goody Clique. It is episode 16. It is 7:23 p.m. 23 minutes past 7 in the heart of Texas. I have one of my co-hosts here, Beamen.
It is I.
You're he. And I am the other, or what is it, 1/3, 2/3?
2/3.
I'm not good with math. Gonzo. And here is the myth, the man, the sexy legend, Yuki.
The beefy legend.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So, I promise y'all, I definitely tried, but God told me no. He really did.
He still ain't watched the movie, bro.
Bro, I already knew it. When he
listen.
said that he was having a Mario day, like he was watching Mario, I said, nah, he not going to watch 2 movies in a week. Like, he's going to be like, bro, it was Mario with the family or
No.
Vengeance Alone.
So, I genuinely tried 3 times. And...
I think you clip it.
Oh, my fault. And it's because Amazon is connected to my grandmother's account. So I have to text her for that 2-step like verification thing. But the thing is, when I get off of work and I'm like situated to watch the movie, she's already in bed. So she's not gonna text me that code. And
Oh, you need a code for it?
yeah, to sign into Amazon.
Wow.
And
Could be worse, right?
so I never get the chance to. Instead, yeah, I saw the Mario movie. I saw the first Iron Man movie, and I saw the first
What is nigga
Miles
be giving
Morales
out
movie.
extra credit? Okay, well, if you combine those, then it's kind of like you seen.
Yeah, I kind of know what Avengers is. I saw Mario.
Yeah.
I do have some
seen the
words.
first and the second.
Right.
I do have some words about the Spider-Man movie, and it goes back to what we were talking about last week.
Spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna spoil anything
okay.
for this one. But I will spoil something for the first Spider-Man movie. But if you haven't seen it, it came out like in what, 2019. Whatchamacallit, I still stand by that it is better than the second one. The first one, to me, it's a lot more fun to watch. A lot more Spider-Man doing Spider-Man thing, not the actual person. And again, the music is so much better in the first one as well. And I have proof as well, because my daughter stood there technically and watched the entire thing. She got so excited when they were fighting Dr. Octopus. She was like, "Careful, Spider-Man. Go, Spider-Man, go." She was super into it. And then, like, when he was fighting, what's his face? Kingpin, and Miles got, like, knocked down and stuff like that, and he was all hurt, she was like, "What happened to Spider-Man?" So she got, like, really into the movie.
Did you tell her he got a shit rock?
No, I just said, "What happened?" And I just kept going back with her. But she really loved it. And then, I don't know, it just felt good to watch it because I haven't seen it since the theater. So, first time seeing it again.
Has she seen the second one?
I can't take her to the theater. I can't.
So how you gonna talk about
I
how
know it.
immersed
I know
she
it.
was
So-
in the first one,
Because
but you don't know how
this
immersed she
one,
could be in the second
watching
one?
it, I had a feeling she would actually sit there and watch it. I feel like she's not going to sit there for the entirety of the second one.
Well, you got to be fair. The second one is extremely longer than the first. The first one was about an hour
That's
and a
true.
half. The second one is 2.5 hours. Right.
Because
On
there's
top
a
of-
lot of scenes where it's not Spider-Man. You know, it's Gwen or it's Miles, and she's not gonna really pay attention to that stuff. She's
You
gonna
don't
get
know.
bored.
She may be connected
She
to what I
gonna,
think
she gonna
she's
see the mask and be like, "Oh, that's Spider-Man too."
Yeah, well, what I think she probably gonna be connected to is the baby when you get to see Spider-Man's daughter.
Probably.
She may be into that. Then too, so I thought about this. Well, I thought about it once you mentioned it because I was listening to your reasoning for the soundtrack when you were saying that you like the music better.
Mm-hmm.
But the point that you made was Sunflower, right? So Sunflower is an anomaly. Sorry.
But then there's also other songs. Sorry, I don't know their names. I'm not good with names. But and that's because I was listening to that soundtrack when I was driving to my parents today. I was like, yeah, this is a soundtrack that I'll download, put on my phone, but I still haven't done it for Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. But then, how long ago did you say the first Spider-Man came out? Like 2018.
Like somewhere around there.
Right, but now you're just like Now you're just really getting into the soundtrack. Like, yeah, I could download this. It's like 5 years later. Who's to say 5 years later you hear this music? Now, here's another thing I thought about too, though.
Mm-hmm.
So when you were talking about the music, I know you specifically said the soundtrack, but
Yeah.
what about the score? One thing that
Ooh,
I
the score.
realized that I really, really liked about Spider-Man, I found out, the score to Spider-Man 2 was amazing.
Yeah, that one was probably
The-
just
the-
amazing on
this
both of them.
Right. No, absolutely. Like, not taking away anything from the first one, but I see like this one being the first times 3. So I listened to the score because I was playing the game and I had music playing, and I was listening to that extension of the soundtrack,
Yeah.
the one I sent you,
Mm-hmm.
and went from there to, you know how usually in movies they have a score soundtrack,
The
Yeah.
OST.
whether it's- yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to that and I was like, I remembered every single, like, I remembered the moments that those songs played. I was like, oh, this was tight. Like, it starts off with Gwen playing the drums.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, all right, here we go. But it doesn't have her talking. It's just the drums. And then it goes to the music to where she's in her realm and she's fighting that Falcon. And then it goes to a part where she sees her dad. And it, bro, the score was fire, bro.
See, when it comes to that, I still think the first one has a little bit of an edge, and it's specifically Prowler's score. I don't know how would you
That,
how would you say it?
like
bro?
that.
Yeah,
But they played that in the
They
second
played that
one.
in the second one when they
when they showed it.
when they
too,
showed
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
And
but-
they played Sunflower on the second one. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear it when it played?
in the beginning.
Nah. And when
No?
he goes to the shop to get that cake, they're playing Sunflower, but it's like in a different language.
Well, I didn't pay attention. No.
Yeah, I heard it. I caught it the first time, and then the second time, so I caught it the first time, right? But later I forgot when it happened. I thought they played it when they went to India, but then when I
Okay.
watched it again, I was like, oh, this is where they're playing it. So if you'll see it again, when he goes into that shop to get that cake and he's telling her what he wants, you can hear it, but it's in a different language.
I'll buy it in Blu-ray when it comes out, just so I can have all of them. I want to have all the movies on Blu-ray.
I want to get the Steelbook.
Huh?
Yeah,
I want to
too.
get them in Steelbook 4K.
Bro, I'm buying the Max. Whatever they come reveal with that movie,
I was about to say, yeah, wait till the last one comes out. They're gonna make, they're gonna make like collector's
Oh, like a
edition. Where they're gonna
trilogy?
come with all of them.
I'll buy both. Now I'm buy Spider-Man 2 individually, then I'll buy. Well, see, I think that they're gonna do a trilogy from this one. I think it's gonna be 4 in total.
Yeah, see, that's what I said too. Yeah, because a lot of people saying like, oh, the next one's gonna be the last one, but no, I feel like originally it was gonna be a trilogy, but they already said that this movie itself
Yeah.
was so much that they split it in 2. So that means it's gonna be 4 or 5 movies that were originally made as a trilogy. They just got too long.
From what
Like Harry Potter.
what's been reported, they said that Beyond the Spider-Verse is it. That's Miles Morales'
Really?
story. He's done. They're not moving forward with it. That's where it ends.
Or they're probably gonna
So
stitch it to the live action one from there. But I mean,
Yeah.
that could be a trilogy itself.
Or they're also having that spin-off TV show, so they'll probably just
With
lead up to
Gwen?
that. I don't remember what it's about. Just remember it's gonna be in the same art style, still with the Spider-Verse and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a TV show that they're gonna do.
Miles cool, bro. Miles is cool. His family is cool. His mom, his dad, his uncle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I still stand by. I think again, I didn't want it to sound like I was trashing on the movie. You know,
Right,
the
which you
second
weren't.
one.
You gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was still a phenomenal movie. I still think the first one just edges it out just a little bit, just by a little bit.
Well, if y'all haven't seen it, please go check that movie out.
And check out that soundtrack as well.
Yeah, both. Well, we were talking about playing the score, but Metro has 2 soundtracks
Mm-hmm.
from the album, from the movie, and they dope. Did you listen to the second one?
The one you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did you think about it?
I liked it.
It was
I
cool.
love it.
Yeah.
I was playing it today.
Yeah, I've started to like that song with Coi Leray a lot more.
Which one's that one?
It was like the one kind of more theme for Gwen.
When does it play?
I kind of remember.
In the beginning when she's fighting.
I don't play then. No, I don't play that. You know what? I think it plays at the end.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Maybe it does play in the beginning. I think it does play in the beginning.
Yeah, cause
When she's
I remember
walking,
that song.
right? When she's walking after she leaves the band.
Yeah,
I think yeah, that's when it
Yeah.
plays.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Show right. It is at the beginning.
That's a
Yeah.
dope song too.
That song.
It's called that one's called Self Love.
Self Love.
So
I like that song, bro. I like even the way the last time I heard a soundtrack fit a film this well was the Black Panther soundtrack. That Kendrick
which one?
do that whole
the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
a
like
really good song.
and it's like a lot of the tracks were inspired by what happened in the film and were kind of trying to explain character and stuff. Like All the Stars was.
I still listen to which one is it?
All the Stars.
No. King's Dead, I think.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah,
Future,
I really like that one.
That when I heard that song, I was like, man, I love this song. But Future got the stupidest verse, and that mug ended up becoming iconic. I'm like, this dude knows what he's doing.
Does he? I just feel like he just stumbles upon some of that shit. Like,
so here's the thing. Here's the
I'm
thing.
gonna go with it.
I heard Schoolboy Q in this interview. He talked about that song he got with Kanye. He was like that part, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said so Kanye this was during the time where Kanye was really going through. Well, I guess there's never times not going through things, but when he was just
spiraling.
Well, yeah, he was really unpredictable when it came to his music.
He was still on the Henny.
Yeah, probably. No, that's out there because he was more predictable with the Henny. He was more predictable with his music on the Henny.
Yeah.
But then when he did all this other stuff, it was his music. So Schoolboy was like, man, I was trying to get in touch with him. It was so hard to finally get a hold of him. I told him about the song, and he said he didn't say anything back really. And he said, then I heard a word from him like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And he said, and then when he sent it back, so he's playing it. And, because Kanye was doing a whoop-diddy scoop, whoop-diddy whoop, stuff like that. Yeah, so, he was like that. So imagine that, right? You get this guy, he's like, he just sends you your song back. And you're like, okay. Like, is he even on it, right? So Schoolboy said he let it play. And then it gets to Kanye's part. And, the beginning of Kanye's part is, okay. And Schoolboy said when he heard that, he was like, oh, this nigga got me, bro. It was like, oh, this nigga. And then, he goes from there and his beggars can't be choosers. All of that. What he said, okay. I can live in legend. Yeah, I felt like O'Shea. Yeah. So he said now, with that being so bad, he said at his concerts, every show, that's the part that people scream and sing the loudest. Is that okay? So it's like I feel like a lot of artists, especially when they season the game, they just kind of know. They kind of know what's bizarre and belligerent, but enough to get people to say it over and over again.
Like when Kanye dressed up like a Roblox character, that I'm a sick freak, I like the quick freak.
Bro, that song, what was that with Lil Pump?
Lil Pump.
Yeah. I love it. You're such a... Yeah, that was so wild. That nigga was wild. Just the way he was looking in that video, bro, is... Mm-hmm. The way the expressions he was making, bro, that's a wild video.
Yeah, that's something that lives rent free in my mind.
Just
that
video.
Little dance that they did,
and then they were just, and then when she was talking to him, he was like, he was like a kid.
That's in my playlist too, though.
Is it?
I bumped that song,
bro. I straight up thought about like putting that in the list just now. We were talking about like, oh yeah, memorable moments. Oh yeah, it was scary games.
Bro, that is pretty scary though.
Yeah, stupid.
He still got a career after that. Okay.
So, the NBA Finals.
3-1.
3-1. Denver.
They're going to get their first championship. If they haven't showed who's on the cover of the next 2K, it's going to be, what's his face, Joe Kick.
Bro, there's a guy that placed a bet for $101. He placed it sometime last year. And there were 3 bets.
Yeah.
It was 3 legs, right? All 3 have to ring true for him to get the money.
Yep.
It was that, was it Manchester? Somebody won in soccer.
Okay.
I don't know who the F that was, but whoever won the World Cup, maybe, I think.
The World Cup, that was Argentina.
Argentina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but I felt like it said Manchester. Maybe it was the World Cup. So maybe it was the World Cup. So he had the World Cup, the Super Bowl, and the NBA Finals.
Okay.
So he had Argentina, Kansas City, and now they're just 1 game away, right? That bet was for $101. He stands to win $86,000
Dang.
if Denver wins. Now they give you this option where you can cash out.
Yeah.
Right. So if you cash out, that means, no matter what happens, you take whatever they give you, even if you lost the third one. It does.
Yeah.
It's insurance, but if you lose, you lose.
Yeah.
So the cash out was $50,000. What would y'all do? You put $101
As confident,
almost a year and a half ago.
as confident as I am, I'll let it ride because Denver's finna take it.
Yeah, because it depends on when you set it, So it's like,
What you mean?
like
He said it like a year and a half ago. Yeah, it has to be like way before.
well, that's what I'm saying. Where it's like when he was given the option to pull out. So like for example, if it was right now, what's the point? You already know they're gonna win. Ain't no way Miami's making a comeback.
So what it does,
but if it was like, let's say when the finals first started, I don't know. Maybe I would. Like I'll just take what I could get.
Right. So that's the thing too. The numbers differentiate as well. So like, it's gonna be at a certain amount to cash out before the finals even start. But then, which what? Like I just completely didn't think about this, but he had to have predicted that the Nuggets were going to go to the championship and win a year and a half ago as well. Not just who's gonna win out of the Heat and the Nuggets. Yeah, bro, I'll let it ride. I mean, I came this far, but imagine guessing so well a year and a half ago, and then only for Miami to come back 4-3.
So let me ask you this: because I'm not
only
too
one team has ever done it.
I'm not too familiar with how this gambling shit works. So let's say Miami does make a comeback 3-3. Would he still have the option to pull?
Yes, but it would be
less than the 50 grand.
Exactly.
Fuck it. At that point, I'd be like, let me just.
Every time the odds go down, or every time the odds go up, I'm saying like your amount. Every time the odds go down, your amount goes down. Like to be like they're gonna pay you less to be safer, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
50,000. Like it made before it was 3-1. Cash out was probably like 59,000, something like that.
Had to be.
But it's like, the closer you get into it, like the less we're gonna give you if you decide to.
I do have some points. My bad.
But
some points for what? Chick-fil-A points.
Nah, I had some points written down. Go ahead.
Some points. Okay, go.
But yeah, ain't no way Miami's gonna win. It's gonna be Denver. They're gonna get the first championship. Like I said, Jokic's gonna get the MVP most likely. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna be on the cover of 2K if they haven't already decided. If not, he'll for sure be on the next one though.
Yeah, they already put Luka on there. I don't know if they can go white people back to back. I don't know if they can do.
Who do you think they'll put? Embiid? Because he won
probably
the MVP?
Embiid. That would be. They would get trashed on so, but they already get trashed on. Hey, when is the new basketball game supposed to come out?
Don't they come out in October every year?
No, I thought there was a new basketball design, just like the new football. I thought basketball.
Oh, yeah. So they made where it's kind of like hollow and it's just holes everywhere, and it's like a 3D printed basketball. No. NBA video game. Sorry,
I was confused.
I thought you were talking about like an actual ball.
No. Because I thought there was an NBA competitor. Like
no,
it's only football.
It's football.
It's only football.
God,
they need to make a basketball one, but it's just a football one. Speaking of football, they showed Madden and.
Bro, we were talking about Madden. I said this could have been Madden 19.
So we gonna roll with it,
and nobody would know. So check this out.
So this is gaming now. We're going into games.
Yeah.
They just fucking go to games now.
Yeah. Okay. Look. Check this out. So there's apparently like a thing going around. People are pissed off because there's some jerseys that they showed in that game.
Yeah.
I forget whose jersey it was. Maybe Philadelphia, somebody. And those jerseys are obsolete now. They don't even wear those jerseys anymore. They're like, why did you have these jerseys in the trailer, bro? Because this legit could have been a Madden 20.
They just reused assets.
They do it. They do this over and over again. They just show. It's like. The new game, and they literally show a block, a crossover, a dunk, sweat, bruh.
Because there was
they
something.
Have nothing to show ever.
For Madden, that's what I'm saying. I'm so happy this Maximum Football, that free version is coming out, because Madden needs competition so that they could actually try. Clearly, they never had competition for the longest. It's just always been EA just holding it down. So now they just get lazy. Now they just reuse everything, and just put out more packs. You know, so they could just be selling for that My Team or whatever the hell it's called.
Bro, people really play this.
Yeah, and people get so into it. But no, this free one's coming out, and then everything that like what we play, how we set up the that fantasy, that franchise, whatever, we could just do that on there, and it's free. You know, you could make your own team, and I promise you, people are gonna make the actual NFL teams. You could just download and use those, and it'll just be a lot more fun, and a lot more people will be on it too. Because again, it's free instead of spending $60.
I hope it's good, bro.
Looking at the trailer, it looked no different than Madden.
Oh, you're talking about
the free one?
The free one.
Yeah, it looked no different than Madden.
And when is that coming out?
September.
Summer, right? When does Multiverse end?
Like
July?
June. No, June like 26. So we need a.
Bro, we got to get on there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Multiverses. They shut down their servers like on June 26th or something like that.
I thought they already shut down.
No, it's like because it was late June.
It took me a fucking long time just to log into the game.
It does, and then it'll tell you like it's not there. And you
Yeah.
do it again.
Yeah, do it again and throw you in. 26 they're gonna fully shut it down, and they said it's not gonna come back until next year in 2024. I think. I don't know if they said when in 2024.
I thought it was at the beginning.
Hold on, motherfucker.
Like early 2024. Yeah.
Is there any perks for me? Because I bought the Founders Pack.
Which is why
They said it. They said
And I don't even play the fucking
they
game
said
like
it'll
that.
transfer. Because again, they want to add more characters. They want to change how certain characters play. They want to add like an actual single player experience, new maps. And they did say if you did have the Founder Pack, that I think it said you get early access to it, and again, everything will transfer, and you'll be getting the characters as they come out still.
I said early access. I don't even play that game by myself though.
bro, Madden is supposed to be half off for anybody that it's supposed to be half off for us
For what? What?
because we had franchise. We had franchises while it was doing the corrupt stuff.
That's right. That's right.
It was supposed
Nah,
to be.
I'm just gonna get the free one.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about Madden. I'm just gonna get the free one. I'll get 2K because. Well, 2K.
But we got 2K and don't even play that.
I play it.
Oh, you play it?
Yeah.
Where's your I can't stand the my player stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot stand it. That grind, they legit make that grind like work. Like to me,
Yeah.
Destiny. Okay, I may not be the highest, but as long as I'm consistent, I'll be max. You know what I mean?
And plus, there's certain game modes that you could play where it doesn't matter your level, like Iron Banner, Crucible.
And that too.
Yeah.
2K, you have to work like a job, or you have to pay,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got to play other people. That's ludicrous.
But yeah.
Anyway,
I play 2K, and it's crazy because like I played every now and then. I get a few badges and stuff. I'm about to win the championship for the first year, and I'm only like overall 73. I'm like, God dang.
That
I
don't
didn't
make
even
sense,
tried
bro.
going into the park. And I'm pretty sure even if I go to the park, ain't no one's going to want to play with me. I'll be there waiting. People want to walk by, see I'm 73, and I'll walk right away.
especially around this time of the season, like this towards the end, they're like a 73. Oh nah, this nigga just got the game.
But that's the thing. It's free for this month. So I feel like there should be a lot of beginners right now.
That's exactly what they gonna think,
Yeah.
and they not gonna play you with any of those beginners.
Nope.
None.
Nope. I'm like, oh shit, you played every 2K. You're gonna be with every 99 overall that does
And you
those
just
weird
gonna
like
sit there.
skipping animations to move faster and
And you just gonna sit there and watch them play.
yep. And then they made it harder to get clamps too. Like I feel like clamps was the only reason why I was able to keep up every 2K. But yeah,
That badge.
yeah. But it's still there, but it's a lot harder to get.
Stupid ass.
As
shit.
if anything wasn't already hard to get
Like,
on
bro,
there.
you can't make this shit like that, bro. I'm not gonna spend my entire free time playing this one game.
One game doing things like
Unnecessary
walk
stuff.
from here to there.
Go get the game some coffee. Fuck this.
Bruh.
I'm not doing that,
Make
bro.
go make a rap, and you gotta pick the right lyric. What the hell
What's the
is
point?
this?
Like, bro, this is not basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it's niggas out there
That do this.
love it, and it's niggas our age playing this, smoking weed every day.
This the niggas that be waiting in those lines and be like, man, I ain't even gonna play tonight.
Right.
I'm just gonna roll up a blunt.
Smoke
All the
Lord,
characters are
man.
the same too, where they have like the tattoos where it makes them like all black, and then they always have like the white puffy hairdo, goofy ass glasses on,
They got like the
and then like a
the thing,
backpack
like
on.
a shirt right here. Yeah, this a backpack.
With the coldest
Yeah.
crossover in the world.
Be doing backflips, nigga, on their animations before the game.
Backflip threes. Like, yeah, bro, I can't do this game.
And niggas hit there and be like, man, I'm cold. Like, anyway.
The
All
wallet.
right, so we'll leave that there. So, Summer Game Fest. We're not going to really talk about everything that was there, but one of the biggest things that we saw there was Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Finally saw the story and gameplay.
What you about? Something about to say Zelda.
Is it Spider-Man?
nah, I did the
Oh, Spider-Man. Oh,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Well, we
yeah.
saw a little bit more of Spider-Man, but we didn't really see more. We just got the release date.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I didn't see anything about it.
Yeah, it was October 26th.
No, I think 20th.
20th is
Yeah. It's
In
late
October.
October. Late October.
in October for Spider-Man. So if y'all are interested in that, that's when it'll drop. But MK1 finally showed some of the story and gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts, Beamen?
Man, so, okay, let me say this. There was only a little disappointment, and I'll start with that. So, one thing Mortal Kombat has done to me, their cinematic trailers on their initial release always seem so heavy and rich in story and meaning. So the one before this was when Scorpion and Raiden were fighting. Do y'all remember that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right, before it came out, that's all you saw.
What song was it?
21 Savage.
Yeah.
No, that was
21
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
It was
21
Scorpion and
Savage.
Raiden.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa was Scorpion
Was it?
and Sub-Zero. That was Who's Next.
Did I not watch MK11 one?
You did, but you probably
I
just don't
probably
remember.
it. Yeah.
Because
very
it was
clean
21.
trailer.
Yeah, it was 21. 21 Savage, and a lot of people were complaining because they were like, the song doesn't fit
I remember
the video.
the song being 21. I thought it was okay.
No,
Yeah, but
to
I
me,
mean,
it was a
because
clean
they
trailer.
had like a similar vibe, but X was Who's Next,
Yeah.
and that was Wiz Khalifa, and then so in this one,
What's that one I'm thinking of?
what?
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember which trailer it was. I didn't even hear the song. I'm pretty sure it's 21 Savage though. You can continue though.
What you mean?
I'm
With
just trying to
the
remember
Who's
which trailer that I'm like playing in my mind, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
gotcha.
it's that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. So so that trailer. See, this was after. So okay, it was 11, right? So at the end of X was when Raiden cut Shinnok's head off and steps over, and he's like evil now. Well, it seems evil now, Dark Raiden.
Yeah.
And he throws the head, and it's like, oh shoot, Raiden is different. So now 11 drops, and the way he looks is like is Dark Raiden fighting. Yes, that one. And the beat's like dong 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 dong.
Yeah.
So my favorite part is when he hits Scorpion with his staff, and it breaks. Cause cause that's right when the music cuts off, and he's like, you can hear him kind of yell. Right here, we're gonna drop that right. That's my favorite part, bro. And the way the music amplifies, and then, bro, the way he was tearing Scorpion up, bro. We were like, bro, and you see it's the red lightning. Everybody's like,
Mortal Kombat 11 trailer, Raiden and Scorpion.
everybody's like, oh my god, like this nigga Raiden is, oh, this game finna be deep. And then everybody had speculation, right? Because everybody was trying to figure out what this meant. This is when everybody thought that there's a possibility of tag. Because that's a different Scorpion.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's Scorpion's just in it because that's the mascot of the NetherRealm Studios.
Right.
So he's always gonna win.
But it's just to see, right? Even when I saw that, I said, "What?" But still, I was like, it was wild. And then everybody thinks it's tag because he killed Scorpion. That was the first Scorpion.
I know we were wanting that.
Yeah, but
Still wanting it.
wanting it.
still. But it's like, oh, I don't know that looks like the story's gonna be crazy. Then when you get into the story, I feel like it's so much more lighthearted. I don't like the fact that the graphics don't look like that. They go back to, it's like smoothed out. It looks like the video game. I don't like that. So I say all that to say, the cinematic trailer for Mortal Kombat 1 was amazing. Even better now. I think it's their best. It's the best one they've ever done. And I'm so hyped. And then when I see some of the story, I'm like, oh, they went back to, like, we're on PS5 now. You just always wonder, when will the game's cutscenes always look like that? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they go back to just the smoothed out graphics. And it looks, when Raiden says, like, I have to find more warriors, it just reminds me of the same style they've been telling the story since 9. It's just nothing. I was just disappointed. I really wanted, they're starting over from 1. I wanted it to be started over. Like, they're telling the story a different way. But it still looks like, I need to do this. Come with me. Let's go. So, that's it. Everything else, the characters look dope as hell. Johnny Cage looked dope.
Young Johnny.
His home looked dope.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see how his story is without Sonya. I really like the fact that I like the cameo stuff as far as, like, you can do fatalities with the other people.
Yeah.
And yesterday I looked at a video and I finally understood a little bit more of the air fight. Like, you do a combo, then you go in the air and you could do another combo. It actually looks pretty good. So I'm still interested, and I really want tag. That's it.
So tag ain't gonna come for sure.
Unfortunately,
if it wasn't announced, then it's
not
coming at all.
No.
What are your thoughts?
Mine. So watching it, I was like, damn, this looks good. Like they're really taking advantage of, like, the PS5 series graphics, because obviously 11 didn't. But as I'm watching gameplay, because I'm gonna criticize it a lot on its gameplay. Watching it, I was like, it's Mortal Kombat. Nothing else, nothing different. And I don't know. I guess from, like, what people were saying, like, how it's gonna be more combo oriented, you were gonna have, like, assists. I was expecting a lot more to it. Not when I saw it again, it just looked like Mortal Kombat. Like, yeah, you could hit him 1 or 2 more times, and then you could call in someone else to do a fatality.
I agree. And
that's it. But other than that, it plays no different than what 11 looked like. And then, whatchamacallit? You had pointed out too, where they were doing, like, the clash from, like, Injustice as well. I was like, man, they're really not doing anything new with this. They're not. And so I was like, I don't want to get really excited because it just doesn't look like it's, nothing wowed me watching it. I was like, okay, cool, it's another Mortal Kombat. Like, yeah, it might be fun playing just like any other Mortal Kombat, but it's not gonna be where it's like, oh yeah, this is the one I love to play. This is the one that I'm always gonna remember fondly. Like, nah, it's just gonna get lost with all the others.
MK players MK fans are almost starting to remind me of 2K fans. Like, you all are satisfied with the bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly, because it's bare minimum changes. Like, these assists, like, when I think of assists, I'm going to think of something like Marvel vs. Capcom, something like Fighters, where, like, they're actually going to, extend the combo, yet you could still play as that character as well, And then they also have stuff like tag, using that same thing. Even Fighters, I didn't have it when it first dropped, but a few months in, they added it, where you can play, like, tag.
Right. Because Mortal Kombat really is not doing nothing, like you said. Like, when you do the towers, you got the assist button, and you pick who you want to be the assist person. Yeah. You can pick them, and they throw whatever their weapon is. Yeah.
Like, they'll throw a fireball or something, where they'll come and do an uppercut and just jump back out.
Right.
And so, again, I was just expecting more. Maybe they can do the fighters route and then add tag later on, but
I highly doubt fighters did it.
Yeah, because again, you could swap between characters as you're fighting, but you couldn't do like us 3 versus 3 other people on the team. They didn't add that till a few months into the game.
You can do that on fighters.
Yeah, I've always told you, like, we need to do that. It'll be fun.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we never had everybody on at the same time.
Yeah,
we have at least like once or twice.
But
like, What? You can do that?
Yeah, each person chooses one character and it'll be 3-on-3. But yeah, so hopefully they'll do something like that. It doesn't look like it based off how the cameos worked, because that was another thing. I saw gameplay for it after the trailer that they showed for it. And like you can choose Sub-Zero and then have a Sub-Zero cameo as well. But it's not like you could swap between the characters. Again, they mainly just come in, do one thing, or come in and do their fatality, and that's it. So I don't see it, and it just doesn't wow me. So hopefully it changes when it drops. But right now, I'm in no big hurry to play it.
What about you?
Yep.
It's just so the listeners don't get the wrong idea. We love Mortal Kombat. We've enjoyed it since I've been started enjoying it again since 9.
No.
Yep.
They did the tag team. They went a whole different route. They gave us a super good story. It was dope, and we've been rolling with it since then. So it's not that we don't like the franchise. We love it, but they, just like you said, they're not showing us anything different. Few extra hits here and there, like you said, but there's nothing different in it. And in that gameplay video that they showed, it's funny because I was watching it, and then I think it's Jax. He comes in, he does a hit, and then you just see him running across the screen.
Right.
Like, all the way. Like that was it. He just did that one hit and he just ran across the screen all the way.
I think he broke a combo. I think that's what that was though.
But
like
it was
do
just
combo break.
But why not just like have him break it and come back this way? This nigga just running across the whole screen. Like it looked goofy.
Like the whoopsie.
Yeah. I'm like, but it just looks like MK. I'm not too excited for it. I'll still get it because I know we're all gonna get it eventually. So still gonna have it, but I'm not too excited. And I told you guys on the phone too. It's like I'm more excited about Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I told Eric and Jason. I said the only reason I will ever buy this game is to make you niggas quit, like I've done all the other games. I said it's the only reason, because I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know about this. They were like, yeah, you said the same thing about 11. I was like, I told y'all this 1,000 times. I was like, I wasn't gonna have Mortal Kombat, but Carlos bought it for me. And I said, that was y'all niggas' worst nightmare. I said, y'all can thank Carlos for making y'all niggas into everything else. I was like, after Jason was losing so bad in Mortal Kombat, all of a sudden Call of Duty was his favorite game in the world. Like, you went and turned into a No Limit soldier on Call of Duty. And then I put a gif of Rick from The Walking Dead and said that was Eric, because the nigga Eric was playing zombies every day. Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 zombies. Like, you Black Ops, it was like Black Ops 4 or something like that. Zombies.
They wanted to win.
Bro, wanted to get away, bro.
They wanted some kind of victory.
That's the only reason I will buy this game, is to piss them off.
Well, I guess Eric, Jason, be ready.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how different characters play, but
we all know you finna end up right back with Kano.
Kano, but I don't know if they have Kano as a playable character.
They haven't shown if he's a playable character, but he's for sure a cameo.
He's a cameo.
So, but we don't know if he's an actual playable character. Same thing with Jax. We don't know if he's an actual playable character or just a cameo.
It just wouldn't make sense to have them just as cameos.
But
you gonna piss people off,
right? So the main characters they're showing as cameos are like that old school bunch. Yeah. Kano, Sonya, Jax.
You can't say like they can't put them as cameos because then you're gonna upset people. Because that was one of the biggest complaints for 11 is the fact that Milena, they made her DLC. She wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And that was one of the biggest complaints. Like, why would you make Milena DLC if she's been in there for so long?
And he was trolling people too, because like the whole time he didn't have her, everybody's asking for her, he would tease her. Yeah, and then not bring her in. Like maybe she'd be a little. Because
she wasn't until like that aftermath DLC, so she wasn't even part of like the first few packs.
Yeah, he was doing. So he was doing them dirty. He was posting pictures like Melina, and then what's her name dressed up as Melina.
So
like you're right. Why would they do that? They're gonna get a lot of people mad, but they've done it before.
I guess it's just Ed Boon style.
Yeah,
which I like. I mean, it's like, hey, I don't have to do I don't have to do anything. Yeah. But I mean, it was a problem. I guess that it was a big problem. Yeah, the first one, which I didn't know. But she's definitely in this one. And this time around, she has the Empire instead of Katana. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that face thing or whatever is like a disease. Mm-hmm. It's a sickness. So she's not Tarkatan this time.
She's not as ugly. So
she still look ugly, bro.
We'll clap.
That mask.
Well, the fact that they said that now it's a disease and it's not like that race or whatever. I wonder if Baraka's not going to be in this game then.
Yeah. Well, I think
that race would
Baraka
still
was
be
there.
there.
Yeah, the Tarkatans are still there.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
just
they
not
are?
Tarkatan.
Oh, okay.
And they had made her into that, or
Yeah.
she was that.
Okay.
She was Tarkatan, yeah.
Okay.
But I think I think he was in the trailer. I think Baraka was in the trailer. Yeah, because it was the Barakas that were
I feel
carrying
like I
him.
seen him. Like I saw his.
They
white
were
shirt.
they were carrying her, I believe. You said his what?
His
white
his
shirt.
beater.
His white beater.
his Karate Kid outfit. You know, he looked terrible in Annihilation. Was it
Bro,
Annihilation?
Which one? Annihilation was the 3?
I think so. I think
Was
that's
it
the-
4?
The like really old one?
Yeah, the old movies. He looked horrible.
Oh,
The
Annihilation,
movies.
the movie.
The movie.
Oh,
He
I don't
looked
remember
like-
in the
The
movie.
third, I think it
He
was the third
like
one.
Vin Diesel with
Big teeth.
with big silver teeth. Nigga.
He
Yeah.
was so stupid. So that's MK for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all feel about Nick Cage and Dead by Daylight?
So Dead by Daylight is a fun game, you know. The fact that Nicolas Cage is in it is pretty funny.
Did we find
Because-
anything out? I'm sorry. Did we find out what he is?
He's a survivor.
He's a survivor.
Oh, he's a survivor.
Yeah, he's for
oh,
sure
he's
survivor.
already he's already out.
I don't think he's out yet.
No. But they just like talk more about him.
Yeah, now
but
he's a survivor. Okay.
but it's just
Well,
funny-
Tell me about it. I don't know.
it's the fact that they'll do this, meaning that they could do anything, like any horror movie game, or even if they're not even part of horror stuff. It's just like, Evan, why not? I can't wait to see Dwayne the Rock Johnson in that game. You know, if they go put Nicolas Cage, they're gonna put him in there.
He comes out the 25th of July.
of July.
Yeah.
So what's special about him?
They didn't
He's just
really show
Nicolas
much.
Cage.
Oh, they still haven't
They
said
didn't
that
really
part
show
either.
too much on him, right?
No.
They just kind of gave
No.
you his trailer, his character trailer.
Yeah, and
No.
and then he talked about it himself, Nicolas Cage. He said it's because, you know, he's never been a part of the video game scene, and he wants to try, you know, see what it's like. So this is like his first step into it is,
And they put
Dead by Daylight.
young Nicolas Cage in here too.
yeah.
They put Snake Eyes Cage in here,
Looking
looking
like
like
Gone in
Chris,
60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage.
looking like Chris Evans.
A little bit, huh?
He does, yeah.
Nicholas Evans.
But I do know another thing.
Chris
It
Cage.
is so random of a game, but they got sued a few years back by Nintendo. It's a game called Pal World, and
Oh, yeah.
it's literally Pokemon
Yeah.
with guns.
They have showed that
Yeah,
too.
because they look like Pokemon. They literally, some of those Pokemon look exactly like real life Pokemon.
I got
And-
up from my desk when that trailer was rolling.
Yeah.
I came back and I'm like, Pokemon? I wonder if Yuki knows about this one. And then it shows one of them shooting a gun. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it shoots one. He looks like My Neighbor Totoro, and he
Yeah.
has like a giant machine gun. Just
What's it called? Power World?
Pal World. So PALWORLD. And yeah, so same thing. You throw like these orbs, and you know at the monsters, and it catches them just like Pokemon, and you put guns on them.
This is a survival game.
Yeah.
Bro, look at it. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Look at
see-
Pikachu Snorlax
Yeah,
holding
that's-
this
exactly. It's that
machine
one.
gun.
He has a giant gun. It's right there at the top left.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah,
So,
that's the one I was on.
They got
Pikachu's.
they got sued, but I think they were okay. Like nothing came of it. That's why. So I was just shocked when I saw. I was like, they're still making this game. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it just because of how goofy it looks. You know,
That's what I was going
Pokemon
to tell
with
you. Like,
guns.
hey, you want to get this game?
I was.
like, let's just try it out.
Yeah. I was
What
for
is
sure
it
gonna buy
on?
PS5, isn't it?
I think so.
Hold on,
I think it's on everything.
You downloaded Madison?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
downloaded.
So you bought it?
Yeah. So he has it too.
I was
Did you
streaming,
see
but I
his
ain't got a
face when you
camera.
did that? He said, "Well, I was gonna." No, you don't need
I
a
was
camera.
going to watch Vengeance.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have a
It's
camera.
true.
I didn't have a camera,
Gotta
bro.
get
Y'all
that.
gotta play at the same time. Gosh, y'all gotta play at the same time, bro. You can't.
No, because I want to watch.
you can't spoil the cheats, bro. Can't
Cheats?
spoil it. Cheeks or cheat? Because when you see him go through, it, it's not gonna be as scary to you because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Man, I want to watch it though.
Nah, you can't.
I
I want to watch
I
it
like
too.
watching scary stuff when I go to bed. That's why. So
Bro, you got to play it.
I'll tell you what. You play Madison, the next scary game, I'll play and stream it.
ain't gonna be another scary game like Madison for a
He
while.
said, the next one I'm going to play and stream it.
Then they gonna play,
like you watch Vengeance.
He gonna, bro. What do y'all want me to do? Y'all want to stream or
sleep.
watch? Yeah. What? Wait. Y'all talked about this game. Oh no, y'all talking about Dead by Daylight. So what
Yeah.
about Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's
That
coming
looks
out.
fun.
Oh, the one that looks like Friday the 13th?
Yeah. So Killer Girl
So-
was like, if you get it, I'm gonna get it on console so I can play with y'all.
It looks
I was
good.
like, all right, I get it. And apparently, Kills is like hella hype for this game.
You have the advanced right survivors, more survivors than killers.
There's
4-on-3?
4 survivors, 3 killers.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if
you
it's
better be able to
advantage
box
for
as a survivor
survivors.
or something. Because
So-
how the hell you gonna get away
No,
from
it-
3
it's
kills?
like-
Each killer has their own like unique style of how to get you.
I remember that. Or
But
they have a
I don't-
call or something.
Because I remember, for example, Leatherface, he's very slow. He's slow, and then there's like little passageways that survivors can go through that he can't go through because they're like small passages. But there's someone else. He is faster, weaker, but he can go through those passages to follow the survivors.
And there's another girl that says like poison traps or something like that.
Yeah. So there's different things, and then what the survivors do, I don't know. But
I remember it's the survivors. They have a call or something where they can tell you if an enemy is coming or close to them or something.
I'm sure.
I know they better be a little more overpowered than they are on Dead by Daylight.
Did they ever respond to your tweet about putting that guy from the newest one that goes, "Oh"?
No,
Bro, you put that there?
I don't
You
think they ever
tweeted them
did.
that?
Yeah. I don't think they ever responded to that.
Stupid is.
That's,
Stupid is.
well, they better put the nigga in there. And that better be his call for help.
He got did dirty. I did not expect that.
Y'all have not seen it? Go ahead and skip
Don't
it.
see it. Yeah, like, go ahead and don't. See
If you like watching trash horror movies, like me, I do. You should watch it because it is very funny to watch.
So
But-
there's a show, because speaking of the gore in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's a show, and I forget the name of it. It's on Amazon Prime. Is it Home? Like
I ain't gonna be able to see
Prime? Or
Stop saying Amazon. You can say any other one.
it's
Nigga,
called.
please stop.
Dang.
When they going to the Amazon list?
Well, he's trying to figure that out.
Fast, bro.
I do know the Friday the 13th game. In that same style, what I'm more excited for is the Killer Clowns game. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Has there been any more updates on that?
No, they just say it's still in production. They still have the same time frame for it to come
I
out.
wonder if they're waiting for licensing.
Probably. I signed up for the closed beta.
Yeah, me too. The Friday the 13th game is being shut down at the end of this year.
Yes. Yeah.
Since
Well, if they hadn't done anything to it, I mean, no.
Well,
I
they were
get it.
still patching it, like adding things to it, but now they're said after this date we're no longer selling it, and
So
it's
now
gonna
the
be-
servers.
servers are going to be down.
Yeah.
Is that because people aren't playing it, or they just kept getting sued?
I think
The
license. Yeah.
Licensing on it. So
I wonder how much was made from that. Like, how much profit?
Probably none since they had to pay it back.
Right, but I'm saying there has to be something.
I'm sure there was, because
Something.
there was a lot of people that actually pre-ordered it too, because they were going to be given a exclusive skin for Jason.
Oh
One thing
yeah,
I-
the
Savini.
Jason X was it?
No,
it was
no.
it was
we all
the
wanted Jason X.
Oh.
it was the Savini Jason.
Oh, okay.
He was
okay,
like-
okay.
He's all burnt and he's like kind of glowing, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fire.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember that.
Very demonic looking.
I wanted
dope.
Jason X on Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that would have been clean.
Ed Boon said, "I don't need to give you that.
He didn't. You're right. Well, I still played with him.
have
Swamp Jason.
have a busted ass Jason 3." All right,
Big fuck. Was it Jason 3?
I think so. That's the one with the green shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like
Wait,
button
but
up
they
shirt.
had 3
Yeah.
though. They had 3 different ones.
Oh,
What was the one with the chain?
The chain.
that's 3. Because I think at the end of 3 they drown him.
Okay.
And
And then
I think
because
that's
he
the
got-
chain.
Okay, he got one in where he stabs a girl or takes the knife out of the girl. I gotta look at it again, but I know they were from. I guess they were all from 3 then.
It could have been. I don't remember you
Think
playing
all
with
his intros.
3 different outfits. I know you had
You-
3 different styles.
Yeah, and they all had different outfits.
Did they? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember them.
Cause I only played with that one. I only played the one with the.
Yeah,
He got one with. He got 2 with a machete and 1 with his hands.
Okay, because I'm gonna say I only remember the machete, and then the one with his hands was the one where he had the chains because he could revive after
Yeah,
he died.
he could
Yeah.
revive. And he
Yeah.
would teleport,
Okay, yeah.
which I could have done a lot with, but I just didn't use that one.
So, just a little heads up to everybody out there. Warzone and Fortnite new seasons have started.
Yep.
Warzone's on season 4 and Fortnite's on season 3.
Wait, I thought it starts Tuesday for
Warzone?
Duty.
Well, it's
Call of Duty
coming.
has
It's
started,
coming up.
Yeah.
Season 4
I
is
saw-
coming, right?
What is
Yeah.
the man, bro? How many seasons have we missed?
For Call of Duty. They announced on season 4, but they're trying to. They just need to go back to the old map because now they're trying another map. Because
This one looks a little bit better.
yeah, because
Yeah,
this
I
one
saw
they
had,
made
like,
it.
some couches or something.
They made it brighter and made it slightly more bigger as well.
They got a bed in
But
there.
I feel like just go back to the first Warzone. Just go back to that map. Yeah, that's the one that everyone liked playing. Oh my god, excuse me. I had a hiccup. Anyways, everyone liked playing that one. Just go back to that one. Otherwise, you're gonna keep making these BS maps over and over and over again.
Yeah, did y'all? I sent y'all that picture when they posted Call of Duty again, like on Facebook.
Oh, you
It's
commented? I see when you commented. Yeah, you saw it where they changed like the
yeah.
logo or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to just Call of Duty. I was like, what? And everybody was so confused, but I just knew that had something to do with the fact that they're, just restarting. But Sledgehammer's really gonna do this? That's a problem.
Yes.
I don't know why they're still around.
It's supposed to be doing Modern Warfare 3.
What else are they doing? What are they doing besides Call of Duty?
Probably nothing. I don't know.
Sledgehammer's a part of Activision, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not doing
They
nothing.
not do anything else? Didn't they do Titanfall? Wasn't that their game?
Oh yeah. And people still play Titanfall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, I played the demo because I think they did Titanfall 2 or something.
Nigga, I started the whole up. I saw the menus and I was like,
It is
Nah.
very confusing menu.
Bro, just like Battlefield, the menus be so confusing. Why do they do that?
like for no reason. Just give me a start, multiplayer.
Nigga want to be
Load up.
PlayStation 2 in this mud. New game, low game.
But I'm gonna tell you what. But I'm gonna tell you why.
Options. Say
But
options.
here's the reason why though.
Settings.
Because if you do your menu like that, there's a lot more room to make the actual game, to add to the game.
2K.
2K, exactly. I don't need this fucking city. Just give me a
Bro.
regular menu.
Yeah.
Give me a little store where I could buy my tattoos or whatever.
gosh,
That's it. I don't need to fucking physically walk to this damn thing.
But then how are they gonna show you the flying carpets and UFOs you can ride?
And I think that's
They
that's
don't
why
even they don't even go that much faster. Like
it's
I
barely
don't want to talk
anything.
about. I don't know. Bro, I skipped. I can't believe, bro.
Right.
I can't believe them niggas had me trying to run so many miles in the game to get
A penthouse? Oh,
No,
not
to
the
get
zip line.
The zip line, yeah.
to get the option to fast travel. Remember, you had to walk so many miles.
Was it? I thought it was for the zip line.
Nah, the zip line was
no. Yeah,
the zip line was
zip line,
like
you
you
had to
reach
get-
a certain status in the
Yeah,
game. or something.
yeah. You had to build up like your just like we said, status for it, and that's how you unlock the zip line to go straight to the parks.
But the fast
but
travel.
the other one,
was
you
like-
had to unlock the fast travel. Yeah, you had to walk like in-game miles, and
Oh, I remember that.
Someone calculated, I forget how much, but it was like a ridiculous amount.
I never unlocked the fast travel.
Bro, I tried to pin my controller down and like just have him run there like while I was to go do stuff and all that.
Don't
Can't
count,
count,
nigga.
bro. If you run into a wall and you run in, the steps don't count. This is some bull. The skateboard, bro. Sometimes you're going just as slow as you are when you walk.
And then when nigga, don't hit
When you
a
slow
wall
down-
or a puddle, nigga.
Yeah, because then you gotta like get off of it, turn, then get back on it, and then keep going.
And I'm doing all of this to go play y'all 2v2
Yep.
in a gym that don't even work.
When you could just be like options, multiplayer,
2v2.
2v2.
Y'all in here?
And
Let's
right.
get in.
Yeah.
Move your controller to the left and the right.
Same thing for
But-
the private matches with that Gatorade gym or whatever.
That's
it
what I'm
is.
talking about. A
Yeah,
broken gym.
No,
But
never worked.
niggas like that. Bro, that's toxic. You know what that is? These are toxic people that like these video games. They like problems. Some people just like problems.
Nigga, these problems are making me horny, nigga.
Niggas be horny for problems.
That's stupid. So yeah, Warzone next week, you said?
Yes.
My
yeah.
bad, I misspoke. Yeah, so next
But
week,
what's with Fortnite? What are they doing?
Fortnite's new season. Same map as last season, but in the middle, the map has cracked open, and now there's a jungle. And on this season, they collaborated with Transformers.
Oh yeah, because they show Optimus Prime.
Yeah, so
that's
you
right.
Optimus Prime is tier 100 Battle Pass, and you can buy
Bumblebee.
Optimus Primal
Oh.
in the shop.
That's the gorilla, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I wonder how that movie is doing, by the way.
So I heard that it's not a good movie. But
we
it's
knew that.
It's a yeah.
I was a given.
Apparently it's a It's actually fun to watch though. So it is better than the previous ones. Not as good as the Michael Bay ones apparently, but it's a fun watch.
Was it Michael Bay involved in most?
I thought
of
he
them?
was in all of them except this one.
No, Michael Bay was only.
But we talked about this last time. You said that he wasn't in the one with Mark Wahlberg.
No. Yeah, Michael Bay only did. I
How
think
many did they make? So they did
4.
They did 3 with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I think that was the ones with Michael Bay. Were those 3?
So they've only done 4 Transformers. I thought it was like 5.
I think this one makes 6.
Really?
Yeah.
So 3 was Shia LaBeouf. 3 was like Dark Age of the Moon or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No. 86. I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh
That
no.
does not count.
So okay, 2007. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Won't count Bumblebee. 6. So 6 Transformers movie.
The Age of Extinction. Who was that? Mark Wahlberg was in 2. Look at this nigga.
Oh, goofy, madoofy looking at. So he did the 07 Transformer,
Yeah.
The Last Night,
Oh, I guess he did do all of
The
them.
Rise of. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in this one.
Oh, I saw he only did the first like 3.
He's a hidden producer.
Hold on. Michael Bay directed this one?
I don't think.
Are you sure? No, he couldn't have because
I don't think he directed it. He might be credited as a producer or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
the director
so,
is
yeah.
right there.
the
Steven
director
Caple.
is Stephen Caple. Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
one that did Creed 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so again, at least from what I heard, it's not obviously a good movie. It's Transformers, but it is a fun movie. So there's that going for it.
Bro, once I saw them niggas hopping out the car while it was going, I was just done. I'm like, bro, I'm so tired of seeing that. Look at my boy Miles Morales though.
Up there.
Bro, I'm trying to see when that nigga was involved in.
Oh, Michael Bay,
Yeah,
bro. So I
Yeah.
got just
producer.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Click Age of Extinction. Who was in that? Was that was the 4th one when I was just looking at the list.
Because I know there's
That
the
nigga Pete
first
Davidson
one.
is in this one.
Yeah, he's the main car for the
Then is it
Hispanic dude.
Dark Moon?
Oh.
No. Yeah, Revenge of the Fallen.
Right, that's the second one.
Yeah, and then it's Dark Moon.
It's the 3rd one.
That's the last one I saw.
That's the last Shia LaBeouf one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they
I only
did-
saw
When they're
Sheila.
bringing
What
in,
was the
white
other
girl.
one? Yeah,
The
about the
Age
white
of
girl with the
Extinction.
lips. Is that what
Yeah.
it's called? Yeah. Who is that? Who's in that one?
Mark Wahlberg.
So he's in
The
the
dinosaurs.
last 2.
Yeah, and The Last Night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the last 2. Okay, so he carried that. All right.
So one of
That
the
nigga's
dinosaurs.
looking at it.
Interesting.
But why Optimus?
So about Mark Wahlberg,
Yeah.
and fought a Transformer. Like, where's he at this point?
He did everything he had to do.
That nigga about to be in Fast X2.
In the Expendables.
Bro,
Wait,
and they
are
coming out with
making a
another
new-
one.
Yeah, they
I'm
are
happy.
making a new one.
I'm actually happy for that, bro. I haven't seen any of them. I've tried to
No?
watch. I tried to watch.
They got
them, but they
50 in
just-
this one.
Huh?
50.
Yeah,
in this one.
I don't like that.
I didn't see the third one. I saw the first 2. I haven't seen the third one.
You saw the
third
first
one.
one.
I did. I saw the first one and the second one.
Which
I
one?
saw-
John Claude was in the 3rd one, right?
Yes.
That's when he first appeared. Yeah.
I don't know. I saw like 5 minutes of one. And there was
Yeah, I
the
did
part
too.
where some dude was like jumping off of walls, like parkouring. And then they revealed it was Antonio Banderas. So I was like,
That's
Oh, that's the 3rd one.
is
Is
that
it the third one? thought it was the
Yeah, I
second
think
one.
he only came in the 3rd one too.
I was like, this is stupid. Like,
They're all the
you
same,
expect
to
me
be
to believe this
honest.
old ass nigga was doing that? Like, nah.
So from what I understand, bro, it's supposed to be like
All the
a
old
comedy?
action.
what not Transformers, yeah, what Fast and the Furious is now, and like Charlie's Angels the second one. You know, like the second one. I remember I was like, bro, I like it, but why are they doing it so? Why is it so crazy? But it's like that's what they were trying to go for.
Yeah.
like, outlandish.
They're trying to make it an over exaggeration of those old action movies. That's
Right.
why they're using all
supposed
the
to be
old
comedy.
action.
I'll just watch your
heroes.
old action movies.
And to
You know?
get them together though, because it is cool. Like everybody
Yeah.
was wanting to see John Claude. Everybody wanted to see when he finally
in their
got
prime, nigga. Not
right.
now.
Chuck Liddell.
I want to see
Not
John
Chuck
Claude
Liddell.
in
What's
his
it?
muscle
What's
shirt.
his name? Chuck Norris. There it goes.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see that nigga, and then he finally got him. But I
Chuck
get it.
Norris.
Yeah.
They're all legends. They are all legends,
For
except
80s and 90s.
yeah.
Yeah.
They all legends. Jet Li is in all. Is he? But something happened to him in the 3rd one, right? Oh, you haven't seen the 3rd one.
No, I haven't seen the third one.
Spoilers? No.
No,
Nah.
I said.
Yeah,
No, don't spoil it for me.
they're just fun movies.
Yeah,
No,
I kind of I
serious.
want to see just to support Stallone. I really, 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 really like Stallone.
Because of Creed?
Yes,
That's where he won me over on right there.
I was like, oh, this nigga is cold. Oh my god, yeah, he's a beast.
So since we're moving into the whole film thing.
Hold on, one more for games. Did y'all see that Pinocchio game?
Oh yeah, that's when I texted you. I'm like,
Yeah.
"What's a Pinocchio
I
game,
saw you
bro?"
say that, but I was like, what?
Yeah, so
I was already pissed off about
it
Mortal
plays
Kombat.
like Dark Souls, so it's supposed to be like a really difficult game, like that. Same play style. I think it's made by From Software. Yeah, it's Pinocchio. The Lies of
Pinocchio.
P.
Since copyright, they can't use the name.
Yeah, they can't use Pinocchio. Just the Lies of P. But I don't know. They just look goofy. I was like, Pinocchio. Like out of all the things, just make something up. Why do Pinocchio? No one cares about Pinocchio. And they made 3 Pinocchio movies last year.
Nigga,
That's the
even
wind.
the wind was
Yeah.
like, for real, nigga.
The wind was
The
like,
wind,
"Hey,
y'all
fuck,
listen to, what was
what you
it?
talking about?"
Age of Extinction? Bro, it's going down
I'm
out
out
there.
there, bro.
That shit ain't hell.
Yeah,
But yeah, you can continue.
that's enough for me. So this is kind of gonna still gaming, but lead us into movies. Illumination and Nintendo are finalizing the deal for a Zelda movie.
Yeah, they want to,
The movie?
because they already came out and said that they want to make a bunch of Nintendo movies. So I'm telling you, set in stone, Smash Brothers is gonna happen someday,
That's gonna be like in 2030,
and
It's gonna be
their
a-
opening day.
phase 1 of this Nintendo universe.
They probably will. Yeah, like they're just gonna do just the mainstay. So they're gonna do a Mario, a Zelda. They already said they're doing a Pokemon one. Then they're probably gonna do, I don't know.
I said Metroid.
Yeah, like a
Imagine if
Metroid
they-
or a Star Fox. Like, it has to be one of the two.
Imagine if
And-
the next Super Smash Brothers has Miles Morales. Would they do that? Don't they do like, yeah, because like Snake wasn't a
Yeah, I
Nintendo
mean,
character.
they could partner up with Sony to
Yeah.
get the rights for it.
Anything's
possible
I mean,
at
they
this
got Zora, which is Disney owned, from Kingdom Hearts. So it's technically a Disney character. They got into Smash Brothers. So you never know what they're gonna do.
So here's the way that works. Nintendo's like, let me use your characters. Let's make a deal.
Mm.
But you can't go to Nintendo and be like, hey, let me use your characters. Because they'll be like, no,
Yeah.
we're profiting off of this only.
Which makes
I
you
wish
wonder,
you
like, how
would.
lucrative is it to work with Nintendo?
It's tough because I know they sue for anything.
What is Nintendo versus Sony PlayStation? What is the net balance there? Like, who has more?
Who has more? Probably Sony.
Who has
since
more
Sony-
capital?
Since Sony also has more electronic stuff too, like TVs, for example.
Sony's just a
whatnot.
bigger
bigger
giant.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But if
why-
we're talking just like
but-
strictly game stuff, probably Nintendo. Just because
They are
Well,
the original.
it depends. Like, yeah, it's hard to tell because like the Switch has been selling like crazy, but the Wii U before the Switch sold barely anything. It was a failure of a console, But while the Wii U was out, the PS4 was out, and we know the PS4 it was very successful.
Right, because
So-
PlayStation hasn't missed yet with any console.
No,
Yeah.
technically the PS3 missed, but later on it caught up, and that's just because they kept pumping out games like Uncharted, The Last of Us,
And it was
whatnot.
the price. It was the price margin
and
too.
the price they came out the Slim made it out so much cheaper, so everyone was going from Xbox to PlayStation. But like when it first started, when it was the Wii, PS3, and 360, the Wii and the 360 were so far ahead than the PS3.
And that's still
Right.
the
Well,
case
the-
today.
The PS3 though, when it started, it was like what, like 600
Yeah,
or
because
something.
it was stupid expensive.
But then they
Broke
brought it
really
down before
easily.
and it broke down. But they
Yeah.
brought it down
They
before they did
They
the
reduced
Slim.
the price and then they released the Slim.
The
Yeah,
Slim.
then they
Yes.
released the Slim,
'Cause the
and it got
Slim-
reduced more.
Because the
Yeah.
Slim was only like 200, I think. Yeah, the Slim was like stupid
Yeah.
cheap.
250, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And that's when they started bouncing
And it was
back.
faster, and it held more memory.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when the generation ended, PlayStation 3, at like lifetime value, sold barely more than the 360.
Mm.
But
And 360 came out cheap when they
Yeah.
did the Xbox 360. It was
made
cheap
too.
It was made cheap. I've had 3.
Yeah,
because they would always talk about that ring of death, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why when when people come to sell stuff at my job, the dirtiest, nastiest things I've ever seen cross that door is always Xbox owned stuff. Always. Like it'll have just straight tar on there. We got roach eggs on there. That cat piss. It's so nasty.
What are roach eggs? What do they look like?
What?
Like tiny little pods.
It's gross.
Little pods.
And I hate it.
Roach eggs. And what do y'all have to? How do y'all clean that out?
I think you don't take them, right?
No, we don't take it. We don't. All those 3 things I listed. It's a no go.
Oh,
we don't take it.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm like, bro, that's in your store forever at that point. You take that,
then you buy that and take it home.
I've been doing
even if what if one of them drop before they leave?
Exactly. But I've been doing everything in my power to also train all my associates to avoid all of that situations. And so far, knock on wood, we haven't had a single issue when it comes to bugs. So I've done a phenomenal job at keeping those bugs out of that store.
That's good.
Niggas coming in with bugs.
It'd be the nastiest stuff, and it's always Xbox stuff, and specifically the 360. Y'all be the dirtiest ones.
Xbox
got
niggas.
some dirty ass.
So what else we got?
So where we going?
Wait. Because you touched on that game again, but you were about to say something with movies.
It was
and
that.
then
It was
like,
the Zelda.
Oh yeah, the Nintendo.
Zelda.
Yeah, so back to that. Yeah, with Zelda, I'm wondering if they're gonna base it off a game or just make something new, like what they do with the Mario movie, because technically there was no like story in Mario games, but there are phenomenal stories in Zelda games. They could do the one on the 64 specifically. That's the one that everyone remembers fondly, the Ocarina of Time. They could do the Breath of the Wild because that's just been selling like crazy.
I don't think they'll do Breath of the Wild.
What's the one with the mask? No, the one with the mask was called something.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah. No, Breath of the Wild is the one that just came out like on the Switch.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then of course Ocarina of Time. They're probably that if they were to go based off of a game, but let's make something new.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
When we got here, my neighbor's car windows were down. Whoever was parked in front of her house, I hope they closed them. Anyways, back to
that's wild, bro. That's wild.
So I have full faith based off this Mario movie that all these Nintendo movies will be good.
At this point, yeah.
And I'll be excited for the Smash Brothers.
It is a quiet storm.
Yeah. Perfect to play a horror game while streaming.
Perfect. With that blind up. Well, pull that sheet up.
So you can see the flash come in here too while it's dark.
Or just see the rain on the windows. Because it's raining in the game.
You'll be streaming with that camera. Everyone will see the flash behind you. Oh, will be scary. I'll put you on Nuke's Top 5. If like he's playing and you see the flash and then like a shadow's like behind him or something. Yeah, that's all you hear.
It was really just
hold on, but you play this game in the daytime. How you gonna tell me to play it at night?
No. I played it twice at night and said F this. Then I played it in the daytime.
Why can't I just take your word for it and be like, F it, I'm not gonna play it at night?
No, I play it at night still though. Now I play it like it can be into the night. It's just now I get on.
Into the night.
Yeah,
once it gets dark,
like okay,
what the hell is going on here?
Let me get on Madden real quick.
No, but I played a large chunk of it at night. And then I played it in daytime because I was just like, man, I want to play the game. I want to figure it out. Because there are times in that game, bro, where I've gone to sleep or I've turned it off. Then later I turn it back on. I'm like, that's what I need to do. Like sometimes it just comes to you. But like I said at the beginning, I'm definitely walking you through some things. Not walking, but just handing it out there for you if I see you get stuck because, there's certain things that we need to see on the first.
Send you a message just like I sent to Beamen.
Got retarded.
It's in the corner. Please.
That nigga says over there, please. I was like, and the whole time I'm like, and then after I find the door and after I read the message, I'm thinking about how I was looking on the game before I found the door, just like, huh, what? Nah, like what my character was looking like.
Because you even said it on the stream. Like, if you haven't watched it, you're like, where do I go? And you're just like in the wrong room, just kind of like just taking pictures of everything. Like the door is over there.
That's one thing they upped up on, giving me unlimited film on that camera. I be, bro, and then when you shake it, it stays in your
inventory.
In your inventory, so you can just see all the pictures that you took, bro. stupid stuff. Like when I actually find a puzzle, I'm like, and I'm like,
took a picture of.
yeah, I'm going back, bro. I took a picture of a table leg, a toilet in 3 different angles. Like,
oh, I remember that one
stuff.
too because it was the toilet that was like strapped.
It was still, yeah, it's nailed shut, yeah. Yeah. And there are things. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. There's an object. So I think that there are multiple ways to play this game. There's an object that I have that broke, and after it broke, I took one part of it and I kept it in the inventory. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this was supposed to happen. I saw Eric play. He never did what I did to break it. Oh, but I've never used the object. But yeah, he still has the object in its normal form. Mine is broken. I don't know what that.
So it has different endings,
or just different ways to play through it. It
Yeah.
may have different endings, but so I don't think everybody's experience is the same. It's wild. That is wild. I still haven't told them, but because I'm just trying to figure it out.
See,
like,
I like games that give you creativity on how you can play, like
Yes.
different things. Because there's one thing specifically about the Zelda game, the Breath of the Wild. Alan was watching me play it, and there's this one boss. It does lightning strikes, and there's like these metal pillars around. What you're supposed to do is grab those metal pillars with like a magnet and hold it next to the boss. So when the lightning strike happens, it hurts the boss. What I did, because I just wasn't thinking, I had metal weapons. So right before the lightning strikes happened, I threw like my sword next to the boss. And once I beat it, he just looked at me. He's like, that's not how you're supposed to beat it, but whatever.
and it worked.
It worked. I won, but that's not how you're supposed to do it. So
That's actually pretty dope.
I think the game was like, wait, shit.
Would you give me free will? Like that's
Yeah.
why I liked Red Faction. I don't know if you played that game.
the PlayStation 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that game so much because you could create a different way to move through the game. Like, I have to go through this tunnel or find this access code or whatever, or I could tear down this wall in a certain pattern to where I could climb up and reach where I was supposed to go. I just think that's so dope. It is wild outside. But all right, what's next? Where we at right now?
We at 112. Boom, 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 boom. So, sticking with a little bit of film here, there is a new Anaconda movie being made.
Is it Ice Cube?
Like the early... yeah.
That's from what it sounds like, yes.
Wow,
They're
he's gonna
remaking
be in it.
I don't think Ice Cube's going to be in it.
Oh, but it's
He
the
should.
remake.
Why not?
Yeah, so
J-Lo?
the 2 actors right now that they're working with or negotiating with is Paul Rudd,
Definitely. What?
Ant-Man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Pedro Pascal.
Bro, they out of there. Okay. That's fair with Pedro. No, that's fair. So I'm like, there's no way y'all can go. I don't know. There's no. You go from a movie full like minority main casted, and then you gonna put a white person in it. But they got Pedro. All right. But
Maybe Paul Rudd would be the
Anaconda.
Owen Wilson.
he's gonna be
Owen
the
Wilson.
he's gonna be the Mexican.
He's gonna be the-
Paul Rudd gonna be the Mexican.
He's gonna take was it Danny Trejo? Was Danny Trejo in the movie? He was, wasn't he?
Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Nah.
Wasn't there a Mexican that get killed?
You thinking of
Snakes on plane. No.
Nah, you
that's
thinking
not
of
There's
the bad guy. I can't think his name.
Not him. Not the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because there was a Mexican in that movie.
Nah, Trejo wasn't in it.
But there was a Mexican
A
in that movie
Mexican?
where he went to, remember, they sent him off to that boat to go search for it, and he died over there. He never came
That
back.
sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. But
Wasn't it
I don't
Danny?
think it's Anaconda. I think that's another one. I think it has something to do with like an alligator or something.
Nah, bro, that wasn't no Lake Placid.
Danny Trejo wasn't in that movie.
But that movie's gonna suck. I know it is. And movies like this.
He was.
That was an Anaconda.
Bro,
Yeah.
what is this? What is that?
I don't remember
Because he goes to
this.
that boat that's like... No, he's at the beginning.
Huh?
He's at the beginning of Anaconda.
Bro, with a gun to his head?
Yeah, because he just
Oh,
kills
he
himself.
kills himself. That
So
was
he-
him?
Yeah.
Bro.
So it wasn't the guy that I
I
was
do remember
thinking.
somebody killed
but it was
themselves in the
Danny.
movie. Bro, that nigga was not even Danny Trejo back then.
I know you're talking about. You're talking
It
about...
was Dan Dada.
What's that nigga name? John Voight?
Yeah, John Voight.
Nah.
He kind of looked Mexican in that movie.
He's talking like this.
He kind of remind me of what's the name? Shoot, who was why can't I think his name? The cowbell from Saturday Night Live.
Will Ferrell.
No, but he was he was he was the manager. If you type in Man on Fire, is it? Why can't I think his name?
See, I just have no faith in this Anaconda movie.
Because I keep getting Christopher Walken.
Christopher
I keep thinking Harvey Keitel when I think of his name, but yeah, Christopher Walken. That nigga look like Christopher Walken in Anaconda to me.
But yeah, I have no faith in the movie just for the sole reason of movies like this where it's like an animal killing everyone. I saw the Meg 2 trailer and I'm like, nah, a movie like this just shouldn't exist no more.
But they made for people like him.
That's true. But see, the Meg was made for. They know, like y'all were saying about the Expendables. That's what they're going for.
Right.
Outrageous.
Definitely the second one.
Yeah,
for sure.
He stopped that shark with his foot.
Oh
yeah, because Jason Statham is in the. I saw some of the first one.
Yeah, that nigga did some stupid shit in there too.
Statham was in the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, like, these movies are made for entertainment value. That's it. They know that they're doing outlandish shit with this movie. They don't care. But that's why I like this movie. Like, I'm cool with it because
they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, right. As long as it has it, and that's where I'm getting a little bit cooler with Fast and the Furious. Even though now all of a sudden they're trying to go back to the basics, which apparently a lot of people didn't like.
Switching sides.
What? No. I'll never watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. But I'm not angry with them no more because I'm like, oh, okay. Well, they actually know what they're doing. Like it's still interesting. Like from what you said, it's still from the standpoint of they're still using the name of what we loved. You know, as far as the first and the second one, at least the first one. It's like, but like they know that they're way out of line. And they know that they making money. It's like, all right, if you got an identity, okay, just don't play sides. Don't make me think that this is supposed to be a really good movie and I pay my money and y'all didn't care. That's when it's a problem.
So speaking of catering for the Fast and the Furious, why haven't you seen it yet, Gonzo? Remember, the main demographic is Hispanic males.
Hispanic males in their 30s.
In their 30s.
Nah, I'm one of the
with Hondas.
I'm one of the few smart males.
So I've started watching The Last of Us. That's why when you were talking about Pedro Pascal, I was like, okay, I'm fine with that.
Did you ever finish Better Call Saul?
No, I didn't. I'm still waiting.
Once you watch that, when I watch Vengeance.
Stop it.
No, that's stupid.
Stop.
Hold on, how much did you watch The Last of Us? Because last time you said the same thing.
Oh yeah, that you watched.